Yo, am I live? I never really know. Seems somebody will say something at some point if I am. Just let me know. Are we on? Oh, yes. We are live. Okay. Good evening. Just need to put some actual cycling shoes on. There we go. How are we doing? Right, Sean? Now, this is the first of a Zwift race double header. Cheers. I never really know when it's live. It doesn't really tell you. It just says you're live, but then, well, it's not always the case when I'm involved with technology. I'll give it a couple of minutes and I'll give you a bit of an overview about what we've got in store tonight. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Are we all good? Happy Tuesday. I lose track of what day it is. What's that saying? Feeling ready for this. Feeling good. I ran this morning. Bit of SNCC work at lunchtime. Feeling fresh. Probably the only one in a British triathlon jersey on the start line, but there you go. 13 minutes to go, so that's about 12 and a half minutes longer than I normally have before a Zwift race start. Now I know technology has been plaguing me recently, but I'm going to cross some fingers that everything works okay. I've connected everything via Ant Plus today rather than Bluetooth. It's supposed to be a bit more reliable. Who knows? The problem I have is if I have my live stream up, I look at the stream Zwift picture instead of the actual Zwift picture, which is about 30 seconds behind. So if I was watching that, I'd miss the start by 30 seconds. So I need to make sure I'm watching the right one. Also, I need to change the chat because I had it on top chat last time, which missed out some people's messages. One of which was Liz. That didn't go down very well. Okay, the delay is only like 5 seconds, so you're pretty much getting this in real time. Pre-race nutrition. Well, I've just had a bowl of rice, lentils, chickpeas, what was the little things, quinoa, which sounds really posh and fancy. Actually, it's just like microwave bags from Aldi, so that's what I've had. I've got some squash, so nothing really specific. This should only be about half an hour or so. Hi, Liz. I know I missed you last time. Hello. Yeah, it's only about half an hour or so I don't really feel the need to fuel specifically for it. And that also means if this race doesn't go well, I can blame fueling, so I've got that option. You're serious when you're doing a warm-up for a Zwift race. So tonight's race is the WTRL sprint race. I don't actually know what that stands for, but the we were supposed to, me and my cycling buddies were supposed to be doing a actual in real life race league, which was supposed to be starting a couple of weeks ago. And because that's not happening because of the lockdown measures, the organisers have picked a few Zwift races that are going to count towards points for individuals and for teams. And this is one of them. So there's a lot of people in here who aren't anything to do with the East Mids League. A lot of people who are, they will have their club name and BCEM after the name, just so that the organiser can go through and pick the right people out of the results. And that's also attracted quite a few other good riders that just want to get in the mix. So there's a lot of people in here who aren't actually in the league but are racing, so it should be good fun. So yeah, it's 30. Wait, how far is it? 30 odd K. We've estimated, so the team have estimated about 33 to 35 minutes in total. This is how serious it is. I've even researched the course and written down some where the kicks are likely to be. Whether I'll be able to read that or not when we get started, who knows? Yes, Liz, it should. Can't wait for you to be in this position instead of me soon. Yeah, so there's 5 people from my club doing this, including me. One ringer we've drafted in, who's a great rider. So, yeah, it should be good fun. The other thing is, though, team tactics don't really come into it in a Zwift race. You can't really say, I'll sit on your wheel and things like that, can you? It's just a free-for-all. Well, I'm going to be knackered. I hate this before a race because you've got all this time where you're pedalling, but Zwift doesn't count it for anything, so it doesn't go on your miles or anything. Thanks, Loz. I hopefully get further into this one than the last one. Last minute bit of trash talk to the lads. One of my teammates has just started wearing headbands and he said he feels like a right so-and-so. Well, Daryl, you've just got to roll with it, mate. There we go. Function over form. So is anybody else training while they're watching this, or are they just sat down, maxing, relaxing? No power-ups in tonight's race either, so I don't need to faff around with pressing buttons on the laptop. I can just pedal. $80 minutes zone 2. That's 20 longer than required. You know the session's 1 hour zone 2. Good stuff. Sounds a lot more pleasant than what I'm going to do. Let's calm down a little bit. Yeah, so the route is called Watopia's Waistband. So you can't ride this exact route in training. You have to do an event to do it. So I haven't really ridden it much. I did a long ride Saturday morning that was on this route, but didn't really pay attention. I was watching Netflix. Yes, Matt at Icarus. It will be better than last week. For those that weren't around last week, Zwift kindly did an update during the day, which meant that for some people drafting, it sounds like the worst excuse ever, for some people drafting didn't work. I was one of those people, so I started a race and got spat hard. Yes, Dale. What was it? Put your targets at the stars and you reach the moon or something? top 5 is pretty much out of the question. I know 4 people from our club who will finish higher than me, so that pretty much puts me out of contention, but we're going to give it everything. So the course, there's only about 100 metres of climbing in total, so it's pretty flat. There are probably 4 or 5 little lumps where it's probably going to like explode a bit because there are so few hills. People will go harder on what climbs there are to try and break it up a bit. There are over 100 people registered for this race. There's actually 128 on the start line. So it's going to be a big field, so it will need to be broken up a bit. Four minutes. Got time for a nervous wee? No, I don't think so. Let's get the heart rate down a bit. Ooh. Okay, now ready to rock and roll. Yeah, there's quite a few OVB guys, isn't there? I'm hoping they're the riders that we know they're really good on the road. They're quite a local club to me. I'm hoping they don't know what a Zwift is and how it works. However, it's probably not the case. In fact, we're not scared of OVB. Have you heard of South Normanton Cycling Club? Bit of trash talk going around in the chat, isn't there? Yeah, so team plan is basically just try and stay in the front group. It's going to be quite hard on the little bumps. We think that it's going to be big enough that we can hang on, and then just see who's there near the finish. And if there's an opportunity for a sprint finish, then we'll go for it. It's a pretty flat lead in. I think for the like 2 or 3k previous to the finish, it's completely flat. So if you're there, you're not going to get dropped on the flat. However, we know I'm not a big sprinter, but I'll give it the beans. The thing is now, because I've connected with that Plus, I don't get the gear selection coming up, but well. Neutralise start to 30k, I don't think so. One of the lads just saying they're dead nervous. Right, a minute to go. By my count, the first little climb isn't until 10k, so if you've ever raced cyclocross, the start is just like a cross race. You just start flat out and hang on. OBJ, please tell me that none of them know how to ride a bike, because I might get found out tonight. Yeah, in the Nottinghamshire area. What's up, Richie? Okay, let's get cracking. 30 seconds. Cheers, Mr. Chappell. I will give it my all. Damn it. Yeah, we haven't been in the East Mid Series before because we didn't organise a race. But we were going to this year at Darley Moor. Obviously not. Right, 5 seconds. I'll try and point out my teammates when I see them. It's Freddie Pett, very good rider. Just got to try and not slip too far back. It's so much hard work to get closer to the front. If he's a junior, he'd be in different results. There's Lee Tunnicliffe, he's in my club. Great rider. Matt Bagshaw as well. Matt Bagshaw was spotted on his rollers this morning at about 7 AM, just loosening the legs up. Darryl Clark, we've drafted him in. Somebody get him some kit. Dale, get him some kit. So in terms of numbers, Alex Hainsey quite good. In terms of numbers, my max heart rate's about 170, so a little bit of space. Not a huge amount. There's Andy, he's the chief instigator. Got a British triathlon kit, standing out proud. You can't see either, but my avatar's got no socks on. Just the full triathlon effect. Just not get on the front. Just like real life, really. Yeah, it's like 28k, isn't it? Something like that. Love Zwift. Normally the only time I hit 53k's an hour is off the edge of a cliff. See that, just lift off too much on the front, you just go straight through the group. Harry Locke, he's in Loughborough. I'm pretty sure I've been dropped by him on a chain gang before. It looks as barren as the East Mids, doesn't it? I don't know about a breakaway, to be honest, because if there's any chance of me going a breakaway, no. If there's any chance of a breakaway, potentially at 10k, there's a climb that's about 800 metres long, only about 3%, 2 or 3%, but it might just be enough to break it up a bit. So maybe. On Zwift, it's like double effect draft. It's like riding behind Matt Bagshaw after winter. You just hang on. Well, it's not steady, is it? I half thought, after doing these races with pros, it might be easier tonight. I don't think so. Cheers, Lee. Just on a 3k to the first little kick up, so I'm trying to stay near the front, try not to lose too much time up the little lump. Maxwell, you were first here. I saw that comment around lunchtime. Cheers. Things like posting the lives, it's all scheduled, so I don't remember what I did it last night for today. I couldn't remember what time I set it for, so I didn't even look at the chat. Wayne, why aren't you here? What was it we say? You'll be alright. So it says 19th out of 200 and something. That's the whole race, that's not just the A's. There's only about 100 and something A's. Within this, not all of these will be in the East Mid series, so might finish like 20th, but actually be 10th or something. And there's points down to 100th, so I should be okay for a point or two. That guy around to St. Piran, can't be bad. Okay, it's got about a kilometre till the first little lump then. I suppose we'll find out how hard it's going to be at that point. No snot rockets in the garage, please. Okay, so the little lump starts here, so I'm sort of ready to lift when I need to, ish. See, 3%. So when the numbers go orange, you've got to start worrying. That wasn't mental. Wait till it goes to 0. So I might have just stretched it out and dropped a few off the back, but that's not really broke it up too much. The next lump isn't until 13.8-ish. Anybody else wish they were here? Well, the group is smaller. About 60 people. So the next kick is about 600 meters which is the ramp out the tunnel, 300 metres long. Maybe not. What's the next one? Here we go. I think for the next couple of K it just goes gradually up, but not enough to cause any splits, I don't think. There's my bag shore still safely in the group. Yeah, I was thinking that, well, it's not very long though, is it? I don't think. 200 metres. Long enough though, isn't it? You can tell, can't you, when the whole bunch of us starts getting anxious. I thought that was it. It's not, is it? It's another 400 metres. Damn it. Cheers, Ian. I'm not there yet. See, being at the front just gives me that safety that I can drop a few wheels and stay in the group. Sorry if it's choppy. I'll change the settings a bit so there's less lag. But that might be making it a bit more choppy, so I'll amend that for next time. Never mind, tired legs behind, tired legs here. Okay, I'll try a different latency setting next time. I had it on ultra low, which doesn't give us good quality, but it's less delay. It's about 19 and a bit K, 19 and a half K. There are a couple of kicks. If I hang on over those two, there's only then one more. So then it's a case of cat and mouse to the finish. But we'll see. I feel okay if I'm honest. I know, Ian, but function over form, mate. That disc wheel costs about 900,000 drops. I'd save up for ages for that. Choppy because I'm actually powering the electric tonight. There's not enough watts. There's all these things that you can't test until you get a few people watching it, so we'll live and learn. You can all refund. Right, Daryl's still there, Pat's still there. I know Matt's in the group. That's 4 out of 5. I'm not sure where Lee Tunnicliffe is. Oh, it's raining. Oh, shit. Winning. Here we go. Pick us up again in a minute. There. Ian, my whole life's a joke, mate, so it's easy. Okay. Whew. There's another lump at about 24k. So if anybody's thinking about a long breakaway, there's probably the place. I don't think it's enough though. It's only a couple hundred metres long, or 400 metres long. See, there's no point doing power on the front, you just tone other people. Yeah, one of those strong names is not D Ward. Shout them out if you know them. Tell us who we need to follow, as if we've got a choice. Right, 400 metres until the last 400 metre lump. It's only about 2%, so it should be okay. Wayne, I think I needed about 6 months' notice to prepare for the sprint. About more than that. But we'll see what we've got. I like talking. It's the only reason why I ride a bike with you lot. Cheers, AD. So basically all of them then. Lovely. Okay, 3.5k. Looks can be deceiving. Well, Andy organised it, so if he didn't make the front group, I think he'd just say the results are null and void. That's what you're missing, Jono. I mean, yeah, these Midland guys are the only ones in the results, but we're racing everyone, aren't we? Yeah, John, I'll get to work. I'm more worried about the lads on my own team. I don't know if I can face the stick if I get popped. Oh, stretch the legs a bit. It's okay. It's a completely flat lead in, so I've just got to stay as close to the front as I can. He says, going backwards. Fifth. I got very hard very quickly. Who wanna? Oh, some guys up there, aren't they? Oh, sea rider, good ride. Oh, Daryl, 16th, awesome result. Oh man. Oh, we'll take that, won't we? Give him a ride on. It's done well. Any names you recognise in there? Man, I need a sprint. 166 watts, that's not bad. Oh. Oh, I hope you all enjoyed that. I certainly did, although it's hard, it's good fun. Thanks for being there. It makes it, oh, well, I won't say easier, but it makes it harder to do badly. If you like to see me in pain, I'll stream it again Thursday night for another race, because my structured training plan's gone completely out the window. But there you go. Whew. Oh, thanks Lord, just catch up on the comments. Whew. Good fun that. If you haven't done one before, get on a Zwift race. Doesn't matter what category or what course, just get in, get involved. You learn a lot as you do it. Oh, it's good fun. Well, I won't subject you to my boring warm down. Probably just going to slump on here for a little while and then collapse. Thanks for watching. Peace out.